guys, this is the first day of the community quarantine here in Manila. I'm just gonna do a quick ride. I'm biking here now in Quirino. Maluwag yung daan, wala talagang halos tao, as you can see. Normally ng ganitong oras maraming sasakyan. Now no. So I guess maraming nagko-comply na doon sa social distancing ng government, which is good. Many people, napapansin ko, hindi pa rin sila nakamask, which I think naman is okay as long as they clean their hands. Today, the government has announced that malls will be closed, social gatherings will be closed. I'm biking here sa may Quirino, and as you can see, konti lang yung mga tao sa labas. Because today is the first day na ng full implementation ng community quarantine. So this is Manila, and I'm moving towards Ross Boulevard now. May mga bikers pa rin, but konti lang. So we're here now at Ross Boulevard. Ramdam ko na konti lang talaga yung sasakyan, dahil normally pag nagbabike ako dito, madami yan. This being the first day ng community quarantine here in Manila, I would think na marami magko-comply. Kagabi, nag-start na yung curfew. Which started from 8 p.m. till 5 a.m. People are not allowed na lumabas if their purpose are non-essentials. Meaning, kung gigimik ka lang, kung may bibisitahin ka lang, those are not permitted. Ang pwede lang yung may mga trabaho or may mga emergency, and you have to present a proof na you are a resident of Manila, or if you're going to your work, you need to prove na you are going to your work. So that would entail ID, company ID, or I just heard earlier, certificate of employment, or from your local barangays na proving that you are working in the area. Medyo strict na sila in their enforcement of the community quarantine. This is to prevent the further spread of the pandemic, corona. COVID-19 virus. So being a pandemic, it means we will be it's gonna happen. It's a pandemic, so we just do what we can to reduce the fatalities and the infection ng COVID-19. I'm here now sa tapat ng Sofitel. Walang mga sasakyan nakapark masyado. So I would think konti lang yung nasa hotel. See? Konti lang talaga siya. So yung mga nasa bahay, well, stay at home and contribute by keeping healthy and not spreading the virus. What's good about cycling is that you can decide to just ride on your own. Keep the distance sa mga ibang tao.
kasama mo. Balik ka lang.
This is also the first time I'm using my GoPro Hero 8 during a ride, so I'm hoping that the hyper smooth technology, which is para siyang gimbal, would work well. So we'll know later when I process the video. Maybe I'll do a couple of lap tests before I head back. So in an environment like this, na walang mga tao, I think social distancing, I think that's okay. I'm technically just on my own and I'm the only one on my bike, so I keep myself healthy, I keep away from people, everything's good. Ang nakalimutan ko do is lalagyan ng tubig tong bottle ko. I don't wanna go to 7-Eleven kasi as much as possible I don't want to have direct contact with other people. So kitang-kita nyo walang tao sa SM by the Bay. Today is Sunday, family day. As you might expect, dapat maraming tao sa labas, but wala, which is actually a good thing. I think that's more than 16 hours already. It's okay. I feel good about myself. I just make sure that when I do eat, it's healthy, and healthy for me is no sugar and less carbs or no carbs at all. Medyo 2 years na akong nagkikito. May modifications akong ginagawa minsan pag meron akong events and competition. Nagta-targeted keto ako, which means I do take carbs, refined carbs like white rice, so that I will be able to use that energy to sa mga sprints and bursts of energy. So far it works, you know, for me, yung targeted keto, and I think that's the way to go if you're into sports. You still need that small amount of carbs kasi maburn mo rin siya because it's like a foreign source of energy in your body, having been depleted of it for a long time. When it does come to your body, it's well utilized, talagang absorb siya ng katawan mo, and it's not gonna turn to fat because, well, walang matitira. For those of you who want to do keto but are not into sports, it's pretty much the same. The concept is the same. You just don't do sugar, or if you really cannot do it immediately, then take alternative sweeteners like stevia. I do take Coke Zero almost every day. It's not healthy because it has carcinogenics that can cause, well, they say that can cause cancers and maybe even in the liver. But it's the if the goal is not to have sugar and not to get fat, then that's okay to take. I haven't had food for today. I only had water. Yeah. Ngayon, for water, pag nagki-keto kayo, mas madali kayong mauhaw and mas madalas kayong iinom. So ang suggestion ko, you buy that jug, yung I think it's 2 liters. Keep it always at your side so that hindi kayo tatamaring uminom, and ma-complete nyo yung water requirement nyo depending on your body weight. But 4 liters per day is the recommended for me. So for you, try to search online what's the recommended water intake for your height and your age and your body weight. There are calculators naman online to do that. And once you've found out your required water intake, go buy that jug and you'd be able to easily monitor kung nami-meet nyo siya. May mga apps din like Garmin that help you monitor yung water intake mo, but honestly it's hard for me to monitor that because every time I take water, it's so frequent that I forget sometimes to press or to input yung water intake ko, and ilang ounces siya, ilang liter siya. So the easiest way for me to do it is to have a jug na 2 liters nakatabi ko lagi, except for today or for now apparently dahil nagbabike ako. But at home I have a 2-liter jug na nabili ko sa SM. I think it's still available there, and I make sure that I'm able to finish two of them, so I'd be able to meet my 4-liter water intake requirement per day. You'd be surprised kung gaano kabilis maubos ang tubig when katabi mo siya, you know. And sometimes if I feel hungry and I don't want to eat, I just drink the water and it fills me up and it's okay. So water is also a good way to fend off hunger. Sa mga gustong mag-intermittent fasting, water is your best friend. When I was starting my keto, yung bulletproof coffee was a big help for me because in the morning, it, you know, with the butter and the artificial sugar, which I use stevia then, it really fills you up. It wakes you up because of the caffeine, and it fills you up because of the fat, which is the butter. So hindi ako nagugutom. Tapos pag nagugutom na ako, I again take a bulletproof coffee. Then nung katagalan na, medyo nagsawa na ako sa bulletproof coffee, I just take brewed coffee. Which also helps your hunger actually. It fends it off. So this is what I like about video blogging as well. I don't get bored when I'm biking. Because if I'm talking to you guys virtually, I don't get bored. And you get to see or share my life. After the COVID-19 quarantine, I'll be doing a lot of video blogs going to places. I've already set up my GoPro for that, and with a full month of quarantine, I am really hoping that I'd be very good in video editing. So I'm really thirsty, guys. Tuyo na yung lalamunan ko. I really want water. I really would like to buy from 7-Eleven, but I'm just weighing my risk, and sinisilip ko pag wala ng tao, doon ako bibili. So silipin ulit natin kung wala ng tao. So this is how it looks like magbike ng merong community quarantine dito sa MOA. It's around 10 a.m. And konti lang talaga yung tao. I noticed yung mga establishments are closed. I don't know if it's gonna be the whole day, pero I read somewhere that the malls have agreed to close down during the quarantine. Since I left home, I have never been in contact with anyone. I make sure kung may mga traffic stop, malayo ako dun sa katabi ko, at least 3 feet. And if those things happen, napakabilis lang. Yung feeling medyo surreal siya. In Tagalog, nakakapanibago. well, I'm not sure kung ano ibig sabihin ng surreal, but it's how I feel. Panibago na konti lang yung tao ng ganitong oras at nakasara pa yung mga establishments. I don't know if they open at 10 or 11, but it seems everything is closed. I'm praying na sana we are able to overcome this as a country and soon, kasi kawawa yung mga negosyo. Of course, we prioritize the safety of everyone, especially the elderly at yung may mga mahihina yung resistance, kasi sila yung unang tinatamaan ng virus na to, and yung mortality rates nila mas mataas. During the quarantine, we should still do some physical activities to maintain our peak performance in our health, and to make it our immune system stronger. Medyo matagal na since I bike. Last week siguro. That was when I was in Keto tunnel. Oh no, I think, I'm sorry, that was in MOA pala. That was the day after I went to Keto. While biking alone in an empty space, it helps you think about life. At the end of the day din pala, this is what matters. The people that we share our lives with. And I have the road for myself. Wala akong katabi, wala akong kasama, wala akong kausap. Kayo lang. Sometimes this is okay, but it's pretty sad if matagal kang ganito. Imagine a life without other people. It's like you just passed by and died. Doesn't matter how much money you have accumulated sa buhay mo. Doesn't matter kung mayaman ka o mahirap ka. We're all the same. COVID-19 just doesn't choose. It does not profile anyone. It does not discriminate. Kahit sino pwede magkaroon. Asawa ka man ng presidente, kilala ka mang sports athlete, Doesn't matter. The virus does not discriminate. I hope malampasan natin to. Very soon. So may mga cyclist sa kaliwa ko in Francia. Nagstay ata sila sa Starbucks, pero pauwi na rin. Medyo gloomy yung panahon, hindi mataas yung sikat ng araw, which is okay for me para hindi ganun kainit. Medyo chill lang yung pace ko, nasa zone 2, aerobic exercise. I think cycling is the few sports na pwede mong gawin, solo cycling at least, while we are under community quarantine. Because as you can see, there's no way for me to be in contact with other people unless hintuan ko talaga sila or unless tabihan ko talaga sila. But if I choose to na wala akong katabi or wala akong kasama, so bumili na ako ng tubig sa 7-Eleven. Konti yung tao kanina, so I went for it. First time ko gumamit ng GCash, mobile payment. So wala akong contact dun sa, I didn't touch my wallet, I didn't touch anything. I just presented yung QR code ng GCash and then binari lang ng QR code, ay binari lang ng QR gun and I'm done. So GCash is apparently very convenient pala for cashless payment. I was just told na meron daw curfew on certain businesses around 8 p.m. specifically sa Intramuros. I'm not sure if lahat ng businesses kailangan mag-close ng 8 p.m. kung kasama ba dun yung food, kasi siyempre may delivery. I hope not, kasi paano yung mga gustong magpa-order online? The only way they can safely buy food that they want and drinks that they want is through online ordering, like Grab, Foodpanda, Lalamove. So if restaurants are not open, then there are fewer, or options to buy the food that we want. Staying at home, kahit na very limited yung physical activity, makes us hungry. And with the advent of the online delivery app, we're able to order whatever food we want at any time, conveniently. And it helps us in this trial and situation of community isolation, community disengagement. This is the beauty of cycling. You get to travel, you get to exercise, you get to have fresh air, and you get to be very hungry after. So, masarap yung kain. So I'll be doing maybe a couple of loops, then I'm heading home. Again, this is the first day that the community isolation has been implemented here in Manila. And I'm here at MOA, checking out what's the reaction. So it seems close talagang establishments, lahat ng establishments. I don't see any establishment na nakabukas. here in MOA, except of course for 7-Eleven and Mika Cafe. They're both open. I don't think the food establishments are closed, but restaurants inside the mall might be forced to close because the malls are required to close. Sa Vikings, apparently marami ring tao nakapila. They'll be opening in a while for lunch. Those are the only restaurants na nakita ko na parang mag-o-open ngayon. And this is on the side of sa seaside. This is on the seaside side, not dun sa MOA mall side, na wala talaga ako nakitang. It's very easy to do. Now what if merong cyclist sa harap and meron siyang sakit? Will I be able to catch it? Maybe. So I make sure walang tao sa harapan ko. And if I see na merong tao sa harapan ko, pabagalan ko, or hahanap ako ng pumunta ako sa kabilang side so that I wouldn't be directly at his or her back, na pwede kong makuha yung virus in case umubo siya. I'm not sure kung yung pawis makahawa ka ng corona, but I'll not take the risk. Avoidance. Fighting and battling corona virus is important, but we need to keep balance in our lives. Be healthy to fight it, but to be socially isolated as well. It's a balancing game. I guess you can also do running, but you have to do it on your own, or if you know a place na ikaw lang yung tatakbo doon, or konti lang yung tumatakbo so that maiwasan mo ibang tao, then I guess you can do that. Being a cyclist, I enjoy traveling outside Manila, long rides, but not now. Now you have to think about other people. You don't want to infect them, you don't want them to infect you. So social isolation or community quarantine is of prime importance. Medyo lalong naging gloomy kasi talagang nawala na yung araw. I'm really thirsty kasi walang tubig, hindi ako nakapagdala, so I'm hesitating to go to MOA and buy a drink. Ah, medyo marami ring tao sa MOA, so I don't want to risk. So let's do water training. Hanggat kaya ko pa. I was supposed to ride out kaninang 6 AM, but yung kasama ko na si Cha hindi daw tutuloy kasi, well, because of the corona outbreak, which was a good call, you know. At kahit naman nagtuloy din kami kanina, we'd still maintain the proper distance from each other, which is 3 feet daw eh. So I would think that's around a little bit more than a meter apart. And we're conscious naman na of the virus, so just in case lang we'll sneeze, we'll make sure that we cover our mouth. And especially for me, I have a covering in my mouth. I have this mask, so yeah. While biking, I'm also testing my new GoPro Hero 8 Black. I originally planned on buying a gimbal for my old GoPro Hero 4, but then I decided it's better to just sell that and buy this new version of the latest version of GoPro kasi meron siyang sariling gimbal, software enabled, or maybe hardware even, but it's like a gimbal, the Hyper Smooth 2.0 technology, which I'm really looking forward to check later for when I post-process this video. Lalo na dito sa cycling, it's not like mountain bike, dating dito sa road biking na hindi katulad ng mountain bike na matagtag talaga. So I'm hoping to have smooth videos later, kasi dun sa GoPro Hero 4 ko, matagtag talaga siya, and you can really see it in my videos. Medyo nakakahilong panoorin ng matagal. You'll see that in my first 2 uploads, yung KB ang tunnel ride namin, nakasama ko si Cha. I used my GoPro Hero 4, and yung isang ride ko sa MOA, I also used my old GoPro. Matagtag siya, kita ko. I just used software to minimize it, but it's still very shaky. So buying the GoPro Hero 8, if it can deliver, is a very good buy. It's compact, it's waterproof, and it has its own gimbal in a small, very small package. So all this week, well, last week I started to teach myself how to do video editing. I was using Adobe Premiere Pro and Filmora at the same time. I use the presets in Filmora, and then I edit the audio in Premiere Pro because mas powerful yung software niya. I have yet to know more on how I can customize yung videos. I guess that's part of our of my video blogging experience, learning, you know. And as I do this more, I am hoping that I can give you better videos, better content, and hope you guys subscribe and support me. People ask me sometimes, well, not a lot yet, but you know, why I do this. But and I say to them, it's just a hobby, and it's really just a hobby. The goal here is not the money, kasi you need to first love something. If the money comes after doing this, then okay, thank you. Pero for me, this is just a hobby right now. I want to share to you guys my experience while I ride the bike. Changed my life in a good way. I started out in mountaineering, okay, joining the AMC group, AMC club. That was 3 years ago. Sayang, I had a GoPro na then, pero video blogging was not something I'm interested at. I primarily used my old GoPro for pictures, not even videos. So times have changed, obviously, and my passion has switched from mountaineering and taking pictures to now, which is road cycling and video blogging. I want to share to the world. I want to share to other people the places I go to, the simple things I do, the diet I have. Since I'm in keto right now, it's not just a diet for me, it's a lifestyle.